Well, back down the unit again. Everything's in for hibernation now. We're going to start on the Mark 1 Escort over the winter. Hopefully have that done before Christmas. Get that finished. Chris's Escort wants a few bits of paint. Get that ready. Cosworth we really need to get done. We need to start on this. We've done quite a bit to it, just bits and pieces here and there over the last few years. But there's still quite a lot to get done. We haven't had it running yet. Engine's all been rebuilt. Still a few bits of wiring and piping and things to do on the engine. Still some work to do inside of it. But we need to get this one done. But for today, I think I'm going to get the Fiesta out. Wants a rear wheel bearing, but we don't know, not sure which side. It was quite loud. So I'm going to move the Escort out of the way, I think. Pull the Fiesta out. Get it jacked up. See what side the wheel bearing is. And then we can get a new one and get it fixed. I've been getting myself a new project, which you'll see come up soon. I'm undecided a little bit what to do with it, but you'll see when we get started on it. I don't know when that's going to be yet. It'll probably be after Christmas. I don't think it'll be started yet, but it is gonna come. But everything's away for hibernation. My cabriolet's had the tax taken off it now. It's now sewn for the winter. So now to get some work done for them and get them all ready for the show season for next year. Well, I've had a little move about it here. Moved a few cars. Starting to have a look at the Fiesta. And by the looks of things, I think I found the offending wheel. I'm sure you can probably hear that. But there's a nice rumble there off passenger side rear wheel. So that's going to be the bearing to do. Driver's side doesn't sound too bad. Still the brakes catching very slightly, but there's no rumble. Slight noise, but not a great lot. I don't know if Lee might want to do both of them. I'll speak to him, see what he says. I might start stripping them down and then we can get a bearing over the next couple of days and then put it back together. It's not going anywhere, so I might just stick on axle stands and then we'll see about starting to do them. At least that's the first job out the way, and then we can start on everything else. Hopefully we'll get through things quite quickly. But it's getting cold now. We don't have any heating down the unit, so that doesn't help. But we'll do what we can. Hopefully we'll get sorted. Bearings are now stripped down. Driver's side one isn't too bad, but somebody's put a lot of grease in there. I went to take the hub nut off and it was all just covered in grease. Looks like it's got brand new brake shoes on. So that's a good thing. So at least we don't have to touch the brake shoes. But gonna need 2 new bearings. I'm gonna get late to get them tomorrow, and then we'll get it back together before the weekend. That bearing, you could actually smell the burning inside of it. You could smell the grease was burnt. That was also packed with a really lot of grease. Don't know why somebody's put so much grease in there. I've given the stub axle a little clean up. New brake shoes on both sides. We do occasionally get them where somebody's just decided to do one side, but they've done both. Stub axles look nice and clean. There's no real issues there. It's got new shockers on. Springs look quite new. So now it's just a matter of getting it all back together with the new bearings in and see how it is from there. I think Lee's got a new set of wheels for this. Got some different ones there, so these ones will be coming off. So I might bring the other wheels down and put the new bearings in, see what it looks like with the other wheels on. So we'll have a bit more progress when put it back together. This is going to be the next job to do once we've got the Fiesta back together, which is the engine for the Sierra, the 18 CVH. This engine's all built up now. Did that the other day, so clutch and flywheels to go on, and then just get in the engine bay. I think we're going to be doing that on Saturday morning. Get that back together, get it back up and running, and then that one can go back once that's finished. And that'll be another one done and gone. So we've got a bit more room down here. We have got quite a few cars laid about. So we'll have a bit more progress on that one on Saturday morning.
Right, back down the unit. Just for a Friday afternoon, nothing much on. So me and Graham's going to have a go doing the wheel bearings on the Fiesta. Well, we're going to do them. Never mind have a go, we're going to do them. New set of wheels, just to see how they're going to fit. And if they fit alright, I'll get them refurbed and everything and new tyres on. But yeah, we're going to do them. Wherever Graham is, like, he's gone to the toilet. New jack, the old jack. Right, I'm going to have a crack on and try and get them all on. And back on the floor. We'll get Chris's car out of the corner. So we're getting a little bit of damp under that wall, so we want to get that repaired as well. I've got the oil leak. I've going to put a rotor cover gasket on because the oil is leaking down onto the water pump at the front. Don't like that manifold. Going to have to get a new manifold. Well, what have I got? I think I've got one, and a downpipe off a 130 off one of them. So I think I'll put that on and then get a new system for it. See if that's. It's just don't like that manifold. Right, I'm going to crack on. There we've got the wheels back on. Wheel bearings done. And I've put some new window rubbers in, me and Graham.
Change of plan for the new wheels?
Yes. The new wheels don't fit. Don't fit where they do.
They're a bit big.
They're too big.
Yeah.
You just look at. Oh.
Yeah, they don't look right, and they'll probably catch on the arches.
It's a couple of mil between the wheel and the shocker as well. So that's what I was going to put on, but they're too big.
Never mind.
I'll find some more, I think. I fancy xr2 ones. I don't know why, just instead of them. But yeah, just a little bit of progress again. Always going, always trying to get something done. Sierra engine in the morning, innit?
Yeah, put the 18 CVH back in. Get the flywheel on, get the clutch on, get it back in the engine gear, see if we can get it running. So that's the plan for the morning.
After I've got some brickwork done on the house.
After you've done some brickwork, so probably about dinner time.
Yeah, about dinner. We'll be down about dinner time, won't we?
Yeah.
So we'll get this back off the jacks. One of the wheel bearings we weren't particularly happy with. It's the drum itself. It's
just a bit tight.
Yeah, we swapped the drums over, didn't we?
Yeah, just to see if it made a difference.
And it did. It swapped the tightness from one side to the other, hasn't it? So
yeah, so it's an issue with the drum somewhere. But it spins, but it's a little bit tighter than what it should be. So we're just going to give it a chance and just see how it goes.
Yeah. Right. We'll be back tomorrow, won't we?
We will, yes.
See you in a bit. Another little bit done. Found another hole. So I've finished that one off. That wheel arch. And I just put the bonnet plate on. The bonnet catch plate. Just little things as I keep going through the day. I've done a clutch today, a couple of plug-ins, things like that at work. And now I've got an hour at the end of the day. And that's what I've done. I've tapped the the holes for them. To get the rocker cover bound, set the tappets tomorrow, put the rocker cover on, order a thermostat, get that on, get the top hose on with all new Jubilee clips, set the plugs ordered, plug leads. I've got some loom tape. I'm going to get all that clean. I'm going to take the servo out. It's not seized up, we've had it moving and everything. I'm going to try and find a master cylinder, get the servo cleaned up and painted, but while it's out I'll get down there and get all the wiring loom taped and everything. And another step forward. Again, just pottering on over the winter. And before you know it, I wish it was that low. Right down there. Before you know it, a bit of smoke in there. Well, it'll be completed. It'll be back on the road. Garage is a bit of a mess, like. Not using that tank now because it's only got a one outlet. I did go down the unit and find a double outlet Mark II XR2 tank, so I'm going to use that. Do need an exhaust gasket. Give that a clean up, might give that a bit of VHT, see if it can prolong the life a little bit. I've got some new control arms. I'm going to pick them up today. I know they're down there. There's that chocolate wheel. I've been looking for that chocolate wheel to try and clean everything off, but now I know where it's at. Right, I'm going to go home. Go to the hospital, see my dad, and another little bit done. Happy days.